Hey folks, by the end of this video, you will know everything there is to know about the SolSqueezer Telegram bot and how it could be a game changer for your copy trading strategy. If you're not already using SolSqueezer and you like what you see in this video, the link to access the bot will be in the pinned comment and the description down below. Over the last few years, memecoins have taken up a significant portion of crypto trading, with the memecoin market alone being worth hundreds of billions of dollars. But the truth is, regular people like you and I very rarely see any of that money. The only people really making money from memecoins are the top crypto influencers and insiders. Kinda the same thing. It doesn't really matter how much you know about technical analysis or any other methods used in traditional trading, because memecoins aren't traded based on TA. They work solely on hype, marketing, and attention. The price of a memecoin is a direct reflection of the amount of attention it has at that time. And the people who ultimately control and manipulate that are the insiders. These are the project team members and other people directly connected to the team who of course grab their own bag first. Then it gets shared out to a group of KOLs, so they can get an early entry and sometimes a payment and token allocation in exchange for shilling the token. Of course, as soon as the coin pumps, the insiders and KOLs dump all of their tokens, raking in potentially millions of dollars, and leaving everyone else sitting with an effectively worthless bag. And that is how 99.9% of meme coins work. And as long as there's still money being made, that's not going to change anytime soon. So we might as well try and find a way to take advantage of it. And one of the ways we can do that is through copy trading, which is exactly what it sounds like. You effectively set up a bot to directly copy all of the trades that a particular wallet makes, theoretically sharing their success. If executed properly with the right tools and knowledge, it can potentially be very profitable. Unfortunately, like any other money-making method, it's not as easy as it sounds, because these insiders use hundreds of different tactics which might work well for them, but are almost impossible to copy. In the case of KOLs, for example, they know they've got hundreds of people copying them, so they deliberately buy into low market cap coins and then sell as soon as the copy traders push the price up. And they can rinse and repeat that infinitely because on paper their wallets look great, but if you dig into it even a little bit, it's incredibly obvious what they're doing. That's the only reason these big crypto Twitch streamers are so profitable, because they're not only getting early access to tokens, they're then directly farming their own followers who are copy trading them. Now, in order to avoid being one of those farmed copy traders, you need to put yourself a step ahead of the game, and that requires not only time and research, but also some specialized tools to help you analyze on-chain data. And that is where the topic of this video, SolSqueezer, comes in. SolSqueezer is a tool for in-depth wallet and token analysis across multiple different blockchains like Solana, Base, Ethereum, and BSC. Today we're going to take a look at every single feature SolSqueezer has to offer across their different tiers. That said, I am going to timestamp everything in the description, so if there's a specific feature you're looking for, you can go ahead and find the timestamp down below. Otherwise, let's get into it. Alright folks, let's get it going with one of the main features of SolSqueezer, the wallet analysis tool. To use this feature, all you need to do is paste a wallet address. Then in a few seconds, you'll get a detailed breakdown of that wallet's recent trading performance. You can also paste multiple wallets at once and it will analyze all of those wallets for you. Or you can even send a GMGN link and it will analyze that just the same. There's a few different settings you can adjust to customize this summary, and I'll show you them once we've looked at this. First, let's take a look at all the data we have available here. At the top of the analysis, you'll see these different colored hearts. These basically represent the last 30 trades that the wallet made. Green hearts indicate profit. White hearts are either a small profit or neutral, and red hearts indicate loss. If you're analyzing a lot of wallets, this is a nice way to get a quick basic idea of performance. Next up, we have the wallet's current balance, both SOL and USDC. Below that, we have the trades period, so how long this wallet has been active for. Keep in mind that's only within the 30-day period we've analyzed, although you can always change that date range, and I'll cover that in the settings in a moment. Anyway, next we have the time since their last trade. Down here, the median trade duration, and then the average number of trades per day. Keep in mind, if you do find a wallet with hundreds of trades per day, then it's more than likely a bot and you should probably avoid copying them. Also, just quickly, I'm going to be using the words average and median quite a lot in this video. I saw quite a good explanation of the difference between average and median that someone put in the SolSqueezer Telegram group the other day, so I'm just going to throw that up on the screen right now for anyone that doesn't know. Okay, this section down here, we've got the average trade buys and sells. So this is the average amount of buy and sell transactions the wallet makes per token that it buys. Next is the average buy size, and then the median first buy market cap. This section down here shows us info about the fees they're paying, the average gas fee and the average Zito or Blocks route tip. Sometimes both of these show up as 0. That doesn't necessarily mean they didn't use a tip. They might have just used a different processor other than Zito or Blocks route. Moving on, here we have the ROI data. So the ROI, the average trade ROI, the median ROI, and the total P&L in both SOL and USD. Over here we have the P&L for the best trade and worst trade for the analyzed time period. Down here we've got the win rate, longest win streak, longest loss streak, the total number of winning trades, and it also shows us the distribution of those wins. If they were less than 2x, 2 to 5x, or more than 5x. Then the losing trades and total trades, of course, within your selected time period. Down here we can see any trades where the wallet sold more tokens than it initially bought. That could mean they were either sent tokens by a developer or they transferred some tokens from another wallet. This is quite a good stat to look at for spotting insiders that might have received token allocations. Anyway, number of scam tokens bought and fast trades, which are trades that were under 1 minute. Just keep in mind a lot of fast trades can often mean that it's either a bot or potentially a KOL who's farming copy traders. And last in this section, the number of sniped tokens. Alright, the final section of our analysis shows us the market cap buys distribution. This can be another important one to look at. If you find a wallet buying loads of tokens at a really low market cap, like less than 5k or 5 to 30k, that could be another sign of a potential insider wallet. If you want to break down this activity even further on a trade-by-trade basis, you'll notice that every single wallet analysis generates one of these spreadsheet files. If we open it up, this gives you an even more detailed breakdown of every single trade the wallet made within the trading period. So we've got obviously the wallet and the standard analysis stuff up at the top here. Then below that, for every wallet, we have the SPL income, which is the number of tokens bought. SPL outcome, the number of tokens sold. If the SPL outcome for a token is ever highlighted in yellow, that means they sold more tokens than they bought. Over here we can see the fee they paid for each trade, and if they used a Zito or Blocks route tip, then it will show up here. Once again, if nothing shows up here, it doesn't necessarily mean that they didn't use a tip, it just means they might have used a different processor. Anyway, next to that we have the number of SOL spent on the trade, and the number of SOL earned from the trade. Then the SOL delta and the delta percentage. Here we have the left position, so that's just any tokens that they haven't sold yet. The number of buys and sells for that token, as well as the time of the first and last transactions, and the duration between those two. And finally, the market cap of the token at the time they first bought, their last transaction, and what it currently is now. The links to view the trade on either Dex Screener or Pump Fun are also over here. This lets you get a good idea of what was happening on the chart at the time they took their trades. Okay, as promised, let's quickly run through all the settings for the wallet analysis. To get to these, let's do /settings. Anyway, first up we can have Pump Fun trades either enabled or disabled, or you can choose to include only Pump Fun trades. Next, you can choose to exclude those trades where the wallet sold more tokens than they bought, like I mentioned earlier. You can also set the minimum and maximum market cap of tokens you want to include. Here, you can exclude outstanding P&L trades. Specifically, according to the documentation, this will exclude the 2 most profitable trades if their combined P&L is more than 80% of the total P&L. If you click this button, you can choose to analyze wallets that are related to your target wallet, meaning they either sent or received tokens from them. This could be another good way to find connections between potential insider wallets. Below that, you can set your win rate to include either realized profit only or realized and unrealized. And last of all, we select the period of trading activity that we want to analyze. Don't worry, we will come back to these options later on in the video. Alright, super batches and realizing that my camera died. This is a feature available with the Pro or God tier plans. With super batches, you can scan up to 50,000 wallets at once with the Pro tier or 200,000 with the God tier. Those wallets will then be filtered using the batch request filters, which you can find in settings. I'll show you them in a moment. First of all, let's try this out for ourselves. Now, I don't personally have a file with 50,000 wallets on me at the moment, but I do have one with about 500. password. So to use this feature, all we need to do is type /super_batch. Then attach our text file with all the wallets separated by either a space or a new line. Here we go, and send it. As soon as you send it, the bot will start processing your batch and filter out all the wallets that don't meet your criteria. And once it's done that, it will start analyzing all the wallets that passed your filters. When that's done, you'll be presented with a spreadsheet file with a full analysis of every wallet that passed. If we open this up in Excel, you can see the analysis itself is exactly like the single wallet we analyzed earlier, except if you look down at the bottom here, we have all 44 wallets that passed my filters. So we now have them all together in the one file, which makes it so much quicker to scan a large amount of wallets like this. Also, if you find a wallet that you like in here, you can right click on it and rename it, and then that is going to make it a lot easier to find the next time. Okay, now let's head back over to settings and take a look at our batch request filters. I only used a couple of filters for my test batch there, but as you can see, we have a wide range of filters available to us. For some reason, it cuts off some of the text a little bit on desktop, so I'm going to overlay this with mobile screenshots just so you can read everything properly. There's quite a lot of these filters, and most of them are self-explanatory, so I'm only going to explain the ones that aren't. Basically, just every piece of data, there's a filter for it. We got minimum and maximum for both average ROI and median ROI. Minimum trades period, again, that just means how long the wallet has been active for. We can choose to include unrealized ROI or not. We can set the minimum and maximum win rate, the number of trades, and the time since the last trade. This one in particular is great for filtering out inactive wallets. Here you can set the minimum number of 2x, 5x, and 10x trades. Down below that, a lot of minimum maximum stuff, max number of fast trades. Here you can filter out low P&Ls, and if you click to turn that on, you've got some options to configure it. You can also filter out wallets with a low balance. I'd honestly say out of all the filters, this incredibly simple filter is the one I use the most. Even if you set this to 0.1, you'll probably filter out hundreds of wallets, because a lot of traders, especially whales and insiders, often use temporary wallets. So they might trade for a few days and then abandon the wallet and never use it again. And if you've got a massive batch of wallets, then you could potentially have thousands that are sitting there empty, which is obviously pointless to analyze. You can filter by traded tokens. What this does, if you click add a token, paste the contract address, it will only include wallets that have that specific token in their trading history. Alright folks, our next feature is token analysis. This is another feature of the premium plans. So there's 3 different commands we can use for token analysis depending on what we're looking for. The first of those commands is top/ and then paste a contract address. What this command does is scan for the top 100 traders, snipers, and holders of any token. When it's done, we get the option to analyze one of these categories or all of the found wallets. You also get a spreadsheet up here that gives you a nice little summary of the wallets it found. It shows you their profit on the token as a percentage and a dollar amount, the number of buy and sell transactions they made over here, the dollar amount they bought and then sold, and their total remaining position over here. The second command we have for token analysis is all/ and then paste our contract address again. What this one does is scan for every wallet with a positive P&L on this particular token. Once it's done, it gives you all of those wallets in a simple text file. Here we go, a list of every single wallet with a positive P&L on that token. What you could then do if you're on the Pro plan is immediately analyze that file as a super batch with your own filters. If we type in the super batch command, upload our file, add that, send it. There we go, that will now apply all of our batch filters and analyze the matching wallets for us. Okay, our final token analysis command is t/contract address. What this one does is scan every single transaction on the token you send. Now keep in mind, this one might take a while, especially on tokens with a lot of activity. This took about 25 minutes the last time I tried it, so I'm going to go and grab a coffee and see when it's done. Alright, I'm back with a coffee. You'll see we now have 2 files. One of them is a text file with the wallets of every holder, and the second is a spreadsheet with a comprehensive report of every wallet that interacted with this token, showing the time of their first buy and sell, the time between those two, their profit percentage and sol amount, current token balance if any, number of buys and sells and the amount, as well as any remaining token balance, and the SolScan link to the wallet at the end here. A little bonus feature for token analysis is the migrated_tokens command. This basically gives you a list of all the migrated pump.fun tokens within your selected time period. Say 24 hours for example. Give that a little minute to process. There we go, it now delivers them all in a text file for you to go through. Next up, we have the Copy Trade Monitor. This is another feature of the premium plans, and this is a great tool for comparing the performance of your wallet versus the wallet you're copying. To use it, we just type /copy_trade_monitor, hit enter. Now there's two modes for this. The first is wallet pairs mode. This mode does exactly what it sounds like. It pairs your wallet with the target wallet you're copying and makes it really easy to directly compare trades between your wallet and theirs. So to create a pair, we just click add pair, then paste in your target wallet, followed by a space, then your wallet, followed by a space, and then the tag that you want for your pair, like test1 for example. I've already added this pair, but just hit enter and then your new pair will show up in the list here. This isn't my wallet for the record, obviously I don't want to leak my own wallet in the video. This is just some random guy that happens to be copying this other guy. Anyway, now you've got a pair, all you need to do is send the letter P or the word pairs to the bot, and that will generate a spreadsheet with both your wallet and the target wallet down here, allowing you to directly compare their trades with your copies. If we take a trade from our target wallet, like this one on Zolar for example, we can see our target wallet made a 49% profit on this trade. We can see they bought in a market cap of 4k at 5:44 and 30 seconds, and they sold again at 5:44 and 38 seconds, holding for 8 seconds at a market cap of 6k. Now if we go up and find this same trade on our copying wallet, here it is on our wallet, you can see our wallet made a 22% loss on this same trade. And that's because our wallet bought in at 5:44 and 35 seconds, 5 seconds later than our target wallet, meaning they got in at a market cap of 7k instead of 4k, and those few seconds were enough of a difference to make a 22% loss instead of a 49% profit. Alright, the second mode for the copy trade monitor is multiple wallet impact mode. This mode is best for when you're copy trading multiple target wallets from the same wallet. First of all, we need to add our own wallet by clicking the Change My Wallet button and then pasting in our own wallet address. Then we want to add our target wallets. Click Add Target Wallet. First, let's add the same wallet from our wallet pairs. There we go, that's in our list now. And let's also add in another wallet that this guy's copying. There we go, now we've got 2 wallets in our list. You can actually add up to 50 target wallets at a time with a maximum of 500. Once we've done that, we just run the /copyTradeMonitor command again, and this will generate us a wallet impact report. If we take a look at this report, we've got several pages of data down here. First of all, the wallet impacts page. This compares our overall trading performance with our list of target wallets. This column shows us the number of trades we've copied from that target wallet and our win rate. Next to that, we have the total invested and total received from copying this wallet, as well as our overall P&L from copying and ROI. Here we've got the farm rate. This is basically the percentage of times that the target wallet profited while you made a loss, which, like I mentioned earlier, usually happens with fast trades on low market cap coins. And finally on this page we have the last 50 copied trades from each wallet, all color coded with their profit percentage. The next page is our token comparison page. This is where we can easily compare token-specific performance between the wallets. Over here is the target wallet that initially made the trade, then the contract address and symbol of the token that was copied. Next up, the main delta sol and main delta percentage. This just means the amount of sol and the percentage profit that our own wallet made from the trade. Then next to that is the target delta sol and percentage, which is the profit that our target wallet made, so we can directly compare it. You'll notice here in some cases our copying wallet had a higher profit than our target wallet. That can just mean they happened to buy into this token before the target wallet. For the most part though, the profit is higher for the target wallet, and the losses are usually more exaggerated for the copying wallet. You can also compare the main and target wallet first buy market caps. and the last transaction market caps. And finally, for this spreadsheet, we have a regular wallet analysis of each of the wallets included in the spreadsheet, which is nice to keep it all in one place. Our next feature is Check Copy Traders. This is available to users of either the Pro or God tier plans. This one's very simple to use, but it can be very powerful because it allows us to track other wallets that might be copying a particular target wallet, and also wallets that might be copied by our target wallet, which is great because if you find a wallet which is already copying another wallet, you might be able to make more profit by copying that wallet instead. You never want to be part of a chain of copying wallets if you can help it, because even if the main target wallet is profitable, the further down the chain you go, the later and the less profitable the trades are likely to be. Anyway, to use this feature, just type in CT/ and then paste the wallet that you want to check for copy traders. It can take a couple of minutes for some wallets. When it's done processing, you'll get a list of wallets that are likely to be copy trading this target wallet, and also any wallets that this target wallet might be copying itself. As with all the other features, we of course get a spreadsheet to show us all the data. It's basically the same as the one you get with the wallet pairs feature, but with more wallets. We've got our target wallet up here, and then down here we've got the wallet I showed you in the wallet pairs mode earlier, as well as a couple of other wallets that are copying this target wallet. The Autoscan Bot. This is a feature available within the private Telegram group. Move my camera over so you can see the whole group. The private Telegram you get access to with all the paid subscription tiers. If we have a look at this private group, you'll see we've got a few things going on here. Most notably the Autoscan bots, which are these topics over here. The Autoscan bot analyzes wallets from hundreds of different pump.fun tokens every day, as well as wallets trading popular tokens on Dex Screener. Each of these topics here is using a different configuration of the Autoscan bot to find the best wallets, with specific filters depending on the sort of wallet you're looking for. If you want to know the specific filters used for each of these topics, I'll throw them up on the screen right now. You've got the common criteria and then the unique filters for each topic. I've personally found some really great wallets using this, and it's a good starting point if you're not really sure where to look for good wallets. Also within the private Telegram group, we've got announcements, we've got chat rooms where you can chat with other premium users and get support from staff. You can also report bugs and errors over here, as well as new ideas for the bot. You can share your copy trading profits, and find some useful tutorials and info about the bot down here. Our final major feature is the personal Autoscan bot. This uses the same Autoscan bot we just talked about, but the difference is you can fully customize your own filters, and the matching wallets are then sent directly to your DMs. Currently, the personal Autoscan uses the same filters as the super batches. So to adjust the wallets you want in your DMs, just go over to the batch filters that we talked about earlier in this video. Now that we've had a look at all the features available on SolSqueezer, I want to quickly show you the pricing and remind you what you get with each of the tiers. Starting with the base plan, you get unlimited wallet analysis and access to the private Telegram group with the Autoscan bot. That's currently at 1 Sol a month, or you can trial it for 10 days if you want. You can also get a considerable discount if you do it for a longer period of time. Next up, the Pro plan. With this one, in addition to all the base features, you also get access to the personal Autoscan bot, you get the super batches to analyze up to 50,000 wallets at once, and you get the Check Copy Traders feature. This one comes in at 1.5 Sol a month, or you can also get considerable discounts over a longer period. Alright, finally, the Solana God tier. This is the top tier, so you get the absolute best of everything. So in addition to the pro benefits, you get access to an even bigger wallet database for personal Autoscan. You get much faster super batch processing. You get the new wallet search feature. You get priority support and suggestions. You get the Solana God tag in the private Telegram group. And you also get access to a private group with elite copy traders. And this one starts at 5 Sol a month, of course, with the discounts for longer periods. Almost forgot to mention the super batches for the Solana God tier can analyze up to 200,000 wallets instead of the 50,000 with the Pro tier. So that's SolSqueezer, folks, an incredibly useful tool if you're looking to up your copy trading game. If you're not already using SolSqueezer, go ahead and click the link in the pinned comment or the description down below to get started. For now though, I've been me, you've been you. Thanks for watching, and see you later.